All right, driving back after an amazing night in Blacksburg, Virginia. Sam, Jesse, Brett Smith, and I will be doing a recap podcast. We're thinking we're going to record that tomorrow. Sam and Brett were both in the pit. I was in section 126. I have to say, I've never had a night like that in Blacksburg, Virginia. First and foremost, I have to tip my cap to the university. The athletic department did just an unbelievable job. Of course, a lot of people, a lot of fanfare, and they did a really good job handling everything that was there. Getting in was easier than it's ever been for any football game. Getting into the stadium, getting out of the stadium, pretty well done. I have to say, too, I don't know if they're doing this on game day. If they are, I haven't seen it. They were doing contraflow, which I think really helped in the traffic getting out. The concert itself, an absolute spectacle, unlike anything I have ever seen before. I am not necessarily like a Metallica super fan. I really like their music. But I went into it saying, wow, I'm going for the experience. I'm going basically for Enter Sandman. And what a silly way to look at it. They performed so incredibly well. Absolutely unbelievable. The first 4 to 5 songs were just knock your socks off. I think I had my jaw on the floor the entire time they were doing that. The crowd was into it. The crowd was amazing. The energy was unbelievable. The production, from the lights to the fireworks to the rotating the stage, rotating the drums, rotating everything, was just spectacular. Pantera did a great job. The place was packed. It reminded me a lot of the Ohio State game back in 2015, where the place was just absolutely packed. A couple of fan things that I loved. I don't know if the north end zone consisted of students or what the situation was with seating there. That group over there was incredible the entire time. Anytime there was a break in action, or anytime there was any silence, Let's Go Hokie chants breaking out, stomping on the stands. When they dropped down these big beach balls into the pit, and north end zone ended up putting one over the end, putting it outside of the stadium, which was hilarious, before they were able to deflate them and get them all taken away. But man, Metallica, 2.5 hours of just ripping the entire time. The few times that they did engage with the crowd, because they just literally ripped the entire time. A few times they interacted with the crowd, you could tell that they were genuinely moved by the opportunity, by the experience, and by the overall vibe that was there. And I think when people say it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, I certainly hope that we do more concerts. I certainly hope that this is a blueprint for something to come into the future. But what was so special is walking around campus, walking around downtown, and bumping into people at the concert. There were so many Metallica fans who may not have known a lot about Virginia Tech. I remember having one specific conversation where a Metallica fan was like, I've been to 20, 30, 40 different concerts from Metallica, and when this one was announced, I knew they had a relationship with this college football team, Virginia Tech. Never been here, never been to Virginia, and I knew that I had to come to this specific concert. So absolutely incredibly well done. A night that many Virginia Tech folks will never ever forget. It felt like we were truly at the epicenter. This is going to sound hyperbolic, but it felt like we were at the epicenter of the college sports universe, the performing universe. Just an absolute home run by everybody involved. Can't wait to talk about it. If you were there, man, what a memory for the rest of your life. Safe travels to everybody. Again, hats off to Metallica, the athletic department, Virginia Tech, the town of Blacksburg, everybody involved. Incredible. 11 out of 10, no notes. We'll never forget it. Cheers, everybody. Wow.